Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Sean Diddy Combs, the woman that accused you and Harvey Pierre of doing the unthinkable to her, that woman has been forced by the court to reveal her identity. This is sending shockwaves through the legal community. People are saying this is a win for Diddy. I'll be real with y'all, and we will discuss it later in the video after we get past the facts. It might be a slight legal victory. This is not a win for Diddy because at the end of the day, this is a win for Mark Agnifilio. Yana, Diddy is going to have to spend millions to try to dig up dirt on this woman. On top of this, okay, please know that the judge, by ruling this, has put this woman's safety at issue. Even though this judge wants to act like this is my opinion. Even though this judge wants to act like this was done in a vacuum, Diddy is accused of being a violent RICO gangland mastermind who ran an international sex trafficking ring. The fact that a 17-year-old came forward bravely and said that she was one of his earliest victims. She came forward bravely and said that. And the fact that she asked for her identity to remain anonymous because Diddy has been doing witness intimidation, victim intimidations, obstruction of justice, alleged jury tampering. Read the federal prosecutors. The fact that the judge is making her come forward is ridiculous in my opinion. But at the end of the day, like I said, we are in this Diddy trial for the long haul. There are going to be some wins and there are going to be some losses. I do not believe that this Jane Doe, who had this woman named Misha all over YouTube telling lies, saying it was her, who I do believe now is part of the Diddy Brigade or Diddy's team, is amplifying that. But besides that, there will be wins and there will be losses, okay? Like we were first to report and share our concerns about Misha. It has been confirmed. The real young woman, her name is Anna. She has come forward. We have the actual court docs. This is directly from Cheyenne Roundtree in the Rolling Stones. She has come forward. She is being brave. I do believe this judge's decision is very wrong. Let's get into what actually happened, and then I'm going to give you my opinion. And yes, I will be going live to talk about this. Cheyenne Roundtree says the Sean Combs teen accuser must reveal her name. The decision could cause a ripple effect in how other judges will handle the 20 plus other anonymous essay cases against Sean Combs. Now, for those of y'all being like, oh, well, the judges are not infallible. And oftentimes the way judges look at rape victims, SA victims, DV victims, sex trafficking victims, well, maybe they are very draconian and not what I will want for anybody I care about. Okay? A woman who claimed she was flown as a 17-year-old on a private plane to meet Sean Diddy Combs and was gang blanked at his recording studio in 2003 must use her real name in her lawsuit against the mogul, a judge has ruled. Again, I don't understand why she had to use her real name. Why couldn't the records be sealed? Seriously, why couldn't the records be sealed? This seems very harsh. Again, I don't know what's going on with this judge. Publicly coming forward, Anna Kane said that she would not be scared off by the judge's decision or Diddy's team's attempt to intimidate her. She said, I'd hoped to use a pseudonym in pursuing justice for what happened to me as a teenager. Defendants demand that I use my name was an attempt to intimidate me. But I am not intimidated. I am prepared to proceed and hold accountable those who have harmed me. If you guys don't remember, she sued Diddy, the former Bad Boy CEO, Harvey Pierre, and a third unknown associate for sexual assault in December 2003. 1 month after Cassie filed her own bombshell sexual abuse and sex lawsuit against Diddy. Okay? But beyond the initial filing, which included photos of the Detroit area high schooler sitting on Diddy's lap We were the first on that channel. Well, actually, Title told y'all were with me to say that that girl Misha was lying through her teeth. And this is what I mean about the lying. These people making up these stories have real, actual consequences. The case has largely been at a standstill while Kane waited to see if her case could continue after Diddy's team challenged the New York City specific statute she was filing under. Diddy's attorneys, Mark Agnifilio, argued, Your Honor, Kane's case should be tossed because of the victim's generated motivated violence protection was preempted by the expiration of other statewide look-back laws, specifically the Child Victims Act, expired on August 2021. Now, in her opinion, and this is sad a woman judge did this again, in her opinion published on Thursday, U.S. District Judge Jessica G.L. Clark ruled that the case could continue under the statute and directed Anna, the Jane Doe at that time, to comply with the previous order to unveil her name. And a second slight win, and again, this is very slight, win for Diddy, Judge Clark also ruled that the corporate defendant's daddy house and the names of Diddy's Manhattan recording studio and Bad Boy could be dismissed from the case. Now, this is a win for Justin Combs, for Janice Combs, for the Combs children. I actually think this is actually pretty sick, but it shows the way that justice works in America, that when we are looking at the real monster, yeah, Diddy's the monster, but when we look at who actually funded it, who looked the other way, who helped with that lifestyle. Yeah, I know you're thinking about the Don Richards case. I'll do a video about that later. I feel some type of way that these corporate defendants are getting off when at the end of the day, this is where he got his money to do everything. But you know what? It's okay. Things will start looking up soon. They said while Anna will have to come forward publicly if she wishes to continue with the lawsuit, it's still largely a favorable outcome. It also bodes well for other survivors whose alleged assaults took place after 2000 and have sued under the same provision. Again, Diddy's team, and that's why I said when I say it's slight, maybe you can go and intimidate this woman, harass her. Maybe you can go and dig up her old high school boyfriend saying, or girlfriend, I don't know, saying, oh, she did, But Diddy's team wanted this case thrown out. Diddy's team wanted this whole case thrown out, and it didn't happen. Oddly enough, a lot of cases Diddy wants thrown out, it's just not happening. Cheyenne Roundtree goes on to say, and very adeptly, still, the decision could cause a ripple effect in how other judges will handle the 20 other anonymous cases against Diddy. Last month, Judge Mary Kay Viscosi, ordered accuser Candace McCrae to use her name after McCrae sued Diddy for allegedly forcing himself on her after meeting him at a photo shoot in 2004. Other cases are still in limbo as different judges weigh their own decisions if the accuser can proceed anonymously. It's a toss-up on predicting which way the various judges presiding over these cases will go. UCLA law professor Eugene Vocal tells Rolling Stones, there is no binding precedent that is set for this kind of situation. Different judges will just keep reaching different results as it appears to be a case in particular litigation. It might not help that some accusers, such as Cassie, Don Richards, and several others, have already filed similar lawsuits using their names, setting a precedent that might lead to anonymous plaintiffs needing to show why they are the exception. Well, I can, as a lawyer, I can, if I talk about it with a lawyer and as a lawyer might see it, is one thing I can think of is Cassie and Dawn are public figures. Cassie and Dawn are celebrities. Celebrities do not have the same rights to privacy that private individuals do. These women are 100% private individuals. That's the argument I would think they would make. On the flip side, a judge could take into account the sensitivity of the claims and some accusers being minors at the time of the alleged assaults. Although Judge Clark and Judge Viscosi have ruled one way, which is sad because they are both women, several other judges seem to be sympathetic to the claim of anonymity. I would guess it'll probably end up being split. Listen, Diddy's jet, was involved in this. She filed her graphic lawsuit in December. It was filed by Douglas Wigdor, the same man that filed Cassie's lawsuit, alleging she was a high school junior when Pierre approached her at a Detroit area lounge, boasting of his friendship with Diddy and claiming the music executive would love to meet her. That same night, she claimed she flew on a private jet with Harvey Pierre and an unknown man to Teterboro, New Jersey before arriving at Daddy's House recording studio in Manhattan. Upon arriving in the studio, she alleges the men began giving her rugs, alcohol, everything. She was slipping in and out of consciousness. She claims 3 men allegedly took turns, doing the horrible things in the bathroom while she pleaded for them to stop. Eventually, she alleged she just passed out, later waking up on the floor in a fetal position and experiencing tons of pain. Once she regained her bearings, she was taken to an airport and flown back to Detroit. Diddy vehemently denies these allegations in a statement issued shortly after a lawsuit. Remember this statement when he said, "Enough is enough. For the last couple of weeks, I've sat silently and watched people try to assassinate my character, destroy my reputation and legacy. Sickening allegations have been made against me by individuals looking for a quick payday. Let me be absolutely clear. I did not do any of those awful things alleged. I will fight for my name, my family, and for the truth." Diddy, you should never invoke the name of the truth because, baby, as the truth comes out, the kingdom of lies you built are coming crumbling down. Diddy is being held without bail for good reasons. Listen, Miss Kane said she will not be made to be intimidated or scared. She has one of the best attorneys in the country on her side. And baby, listen, let me say you something. I don't see this as it's a slight legal victory, right? But the point is, a legal victory would have been this mess being thrown out. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm also going to be commenting on the Dom Richard stuff, and I'll be going live later to talk about this, all right? Talk to y'all later. Bye.